In this video, we will continue with revision exercise 9 of logarithmic and exponential functions. You will find this on page 433 in the Namibian AS-Level Mathematics textbook y equals mx+c to success. Let's look at number 5, sorry. Let's start with 5. Solve the equation. Okay, so this is just an equation, but this is an absolute value. So it's actually connecting with the previous chapter 8. Okay. Now, if I'm going to solve this, I'm just going to now say correct to free. So solve this equation. Okay, let's just start. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the positive and the negative. So I'm going to say 2x plus 3 equals the positive option, x plus 8, or 2x plus 3, and I take the negative option, x plus 8. Okay, and that's going to be 2x minus x equals 8 minus 3. So this is 1x is equal to 5. And then this one, 2x plus 3 equals negative x minus 8. So 2x plus x equals negative 8 minus 3. So 3x is going to be negative 11. And therefore, x is negative over 3. Okay. But I first have to test my options. So let's just do the check. Okay. So if I check, I'm going to, especially if you have an absolute value on that side. So if I'm saying 2, 5 plus 3 is equal to 5 plus 8. And that's going to be 10 plus 3, so it's 13. Equals 13, it's a solution. Okay, and then the next one, okay, I'm going to just use this just to spare a little bit of space. And in the place of 5, I'm now just going to put a negative 11 over 3. So if I'm taking, okay, let's just do that. So, just make it a fraction. So negative 11 ABC3, okay, times 2 equals plus 3 equals, and that's negative 4 and a third. And if I'm saying here negative 11 over 3, let's just do negative 11 ABC3 plus 8 equals, and that's going to be 4 and a third. So this side is equal to this side because it's an absolute value, and both is 4 and a third. So I can end up by saying, therefore, x equals 5 and x is equal to negative 11 over 3 are both solutions. Okay, let's do number 6. Let's just do number 6. Okay, so that was absolute value. Number 6. Solve, and this is no, I was not finished. Sorry, that was just number A. Let's continue with number B. Oh, sorry, now I have to, okay, so actually this will work. That was just, so please make sure in the exams, and I'm not going to even edit this video, I'm leaving it like that, so it's very easy to just skip. So hence, using log, solve the equation, give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Okay, but let's first start, and I will now use this one. So I'm going to have 2y plus 1 plus 3 equals 2y plus 8. Okay, now if I'm going to simplify this, I'm going to do it like this. Check. I break it up. Give everyone his own exponent. And then I'm going to have 2y plus 8. Okay. Now, if I compare, and I think it's because it's a little bit on top now. If you compare that, do you see the 2? There is the 2. There is the 2. Do you see the plus 3? There is the plus 3. There is the, okay, just the A, okay, the x, okay. And so the x, so actually what I want you to see, I want you to see that this is representing x in the previous equation. If I substitute an x there, then I will get exactly the same. So therefore, out of that, I can say x is equal to 2 to the power of y. Okay. Now, this one is no solution. The reason why, if I'm looking at this, if it's 2 to the power y, it's negative 11 over 3. If you go to logs, you're going to end up with a negative, so you're going to reject this one. Okay, so you're basically going to say, I'm only going to say that 2 to the power of y is equal to 5. So therefore, 5 is equal to 2 to the power of y. And now I'm taking my logs on both sides. So log 5 equals log 2 to the power of y. So log 5 equals y log 2. Then I'm going to divide log 2 log 2. So therefore, I'm going to get log 5 divide log 2. So therefore, y is equal to 2,32, correct to 3 significant figures. And that. So can I just emphasize this again before I move on? As soon as you see the word henge, just get a color there, then it means you must use this A answer in B. Okay, and that's how you do it. And now we are ready for number 6. Now we can clean and go to number 6. Okay, let's just go here. Okay. Let's look at number 6. Okay. Number 6, solve the equation. Okay, so let's just write it down. So 2 ln 2x minus ln x plus 3 equals ln 3x plus 5. Okay, now if we start, so first jump up, follow that through, forward. Okay, I will now do my division, my quotient. Because I'm going to try to get rid of the lns. And the previous, I did the opposite. So now I'm going to have ln, and I'm going to have 2x squared over x plus 3 equals ln 3x plus 5. Okay, so I'm taking the lns away on both sides. So I have 4x squared over x plus 3 equals 3x plus 5. And that's over 1. And do you see? So instead of putting it, I can take it away. But then I must have one term equals one term with the lns in front. Okay, now I can cross multiply, and I have 4x squared. I have 3x plus 5. I have x plus 3. Okay. If I simplify this, I'm going to have 4x squared, and that is going to be 3x squared plus 9x plus 5x plus 15. So that's going to be, if I take it over, okay, I'm taking everything now to one side. Which side? Yes, we can take it to this side. So 4x squared minus 3x squared minus 9x oh sorry, minus 5 minus 15, and that's equal to 0. Okay, so I'm going to have x squared minus 14x plus minus 15. And now, remember it's in group B, so I'm going to factorize. So I'm going to have 15, 1, it's subtract, 1, 1. So 15 minus 1 is 14. The biggest over cross product is going to get the negative, positive x, x. So I'm going to have x minus 15, x plus 1, and that's 0. So therefore, x is equal to 15 or x is equal to negative 1. Okay, but the problem is, or not the problem, you have to test. Because the original one is in ln, you must test your answers. So let's just take this away and then we do the check. Now, if 15 will not be a problem. But if you do negative 1, you're going to get negative 2 and you're going to get a negative ln or log. And it's not. So I'm going to reject you and I'm going to say, therefore, the only solution is x is equal to 15. And that's how you do it. Okay, let's do the last one. Okay. Let's start the last one. Number 7. The variables x and y satisfy the equation, always that where k and a are constants. The graph of ln against x is a straight line passing through the 2 points as shown. Find the values of k and a correct to 2. This is very important because usually you will think of 3. So underline it. Now, as soon as you see ln, then instead of putting logs on both sides, you will just put lns on both sides. Did you hear that? Okay, that's when you will use ln. So start with the equation. The equation is going to be y equals k over a to the power of 2x. Okay. Now, I'm going to first reduce it. This is a curve, so I'm reducing it to a straight line. So it's going to be ln y equals ln k over a to x. Okay, let's go further. Ln y equals ln k minus ln a to x. So ln y equals ln k minus 2x ln a. Okay, now I can determine what is what. This is my y. This is just a constant, so this is my c. Now, just take note. Okay, let me rather do it like this. So that is going to be m, and that is just going to be x. Okay, are you having that? You can otherwise just rearrange this. Okay, but now from this 2 points, can I just show you here? What is m? It's going to be 2 ln a. Okay, leave it like that. We can take it from there and we can work it from there. Okay. Can I just now with the 2 points? 2 points. We're going to find two things, the value of m and the value of c. So the 2 points, and what is the 2 points? It's 0.6 and 1.81. And it's 1.4 and 1.39. 0.39. And now this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so let's start. To get the value of m, I'm going to say y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, let's do that. So it's 1.39. Okay, let's just see that. 1.39 minus 1.81 over 1.4 minus 0.6. And if you press that on your calculator, just press brackets, don't approximate. So it's 1.39 minus 1.81, close the bracket, divide bracket, 1.4 minus 0.6 close equals, and write that whole thing down, negative 0.525. That's your value of m. Now to get your value of c, just use your straight line equation and substitute 1 point. So in any point, let's just take, in this case, 1 point, we take the first point. So it's 1.81, negative 0.525, and then what is x? It's 0.6 plus c. Okay, so in this case, so therefore c, so it's going to be that 1.81, it's going to become positive, 0.525 multiply 0.6 close equals, and I'm going to get, I'm just going to check, it's going to be, therefore c is 2.125. Please don't approximate. Now I'm back at the green. Okay, so now I'm going to say, doesn't matter where I start. Let's start with m. So m is equal to 2 ln a. So in the place of m, I say negative 0.525 equals 2 ln a. I divide 2, I divide 2. Okay, so it's 0.525 divide 2 equals, okay, so it's 0.2625 equals ln a. And now remember, go from log form, ln form, to exponential form. Remember that's a e. Oh, come on, pen. So it's e to the power 0.2625, and that's equal to a. So e to the power 0.2625 equals, and now you can approximate to 2. Remember, 2 significant figures. So therefore, a is 1.3. Okay, now I continue, and I'm just doing it on the side so that I can also page up. Okay, now I'm just going to here, I'm going to say, okay, where am I now? I must just find my value of c still, just a little bit lower, little bit. Okay, there I have it. So I can say ln k is equal to, what is c? Do you remember? 2.125. And again, go from exponential to logarithmic, but use e. And then I should say shift, okay, e, 2.125 equals, and again, I approximate to 2 significant figures. So therefore, k is equal to 8.4. Okay, and that was the question, and I answer. So, and you can, okay, you could have write it in the last sentence, but a is 1.3 and k is 8.4, and that's how you do it.